Okay, here's the trading highlights from our chat room session in GreatStockPicks.com live trading chat room today. I'm going to show you the highlights, and I'll also talk a little bit about some of the calls that didn't make the highlight video today, because I get a lot of people saying, hey, why don't you show all your picks from the day, as if to imply that we've got a bunch of horrible losers and we only post the winners, and that's not the case. Everyone that trades has calls that don't work. That's a given. If anyone claims that they don't, that's just silly. But we do have several calls that made money for our room that don't make the highlight video, as well as some losers, because it's just not worth the video time to post everything. I'll bring in like a sample from our results page, and we try to post the stuff to show you the entry price. Where's my drawing tool? Okay, we try to highlight like the entry price, how high it went after that, how high it went per share, and then to me the most important part, how far the stop was below our call. To me, that's all really important stuff. So rest assured, the ones that don't make the video may have been winners, small winners, because they didn't make the highlight page, or small losers. But the common theme on anything we call is going to be, stops fairly tight. If you scroll down, there's a dime, 14 cents. So all of our stops are tight, but I'll try to show some today in the video that we called that didn't make the highlight page. I only put 2 on there today, Finisar, as I just showed you, and VLO short. But we did have more calls than that today, so I'll try to go over them. Anyway, Finisar, the first call of the day, was what we call an audible. I projected the chart and showed everybody, well, to be fair, I'll show you what it looked like when I called it for the room. This is what it looked like live. I said I liked it over this candle's high, 23.32, worst case stop 23.12, so 20 cents risk. And it took forever, but it didn't stop out, and ended up going all the way to 24.31, so a 99-cent move in our favor on 20 cents risk. For those that didn't catch the audible, I had a secondary call in Finisar right there with a stop right there, 23.57, and it went to 24.31 again on 13 cents risk that didn't get stopped out. So a couple calls today on Finisar, one an audible, whoops, and one the other one I just showed you. Valero actually called, since I'm talking about going over all the calls, actually called this long right here with a stop right here right off the bat. I'll have to get the lines out of the way to give you the numbers. So the long idea, 27.49, stop 27.21. From 27.49, without stopping out, it did make it to 27.89, so a 40-cent move. Then I turned around and gave a short idea in Valero at 27.66. So somewhere right in here, 27.66, stop above the high of the day that didn't get stopped out. And from 27.66, it fell all the way down to, let me see here, 26.90. So a 76-cent move in our favor. And that was on, I think, 24 cents a share risk. A little wider risk than I usually call. But so there's another example of one. Let me see what else I can find here. Let's see here. Oh, CYH. CYH right off the bat, like 1 minute in, I gave an audible. I said this over 20, let me get this right, over 29.20 could be a good trade. But I didn't want to trade in the first few minutes, so I just gave an audible if they liked it, 29.21. And within 10 minutes, it was to 30.34. Now, since that was in the first 5 or 10, it's actually in the first 5 minutes, you won't see it on the results page, even though it was a nice move, because that was a little too dangerous for me. I don't like trading that early, but I did give the audible, and it worked out well for those that took it. GNTX didn't make our highlight page, but I called it at 26.63 right in here. Stop was 14 cents below, that never got stopped out, and it did make it to 27. So, a decent one there, just didn't make the highlight page. Clearwire. I actually called, I thought the high of day break could get it going, and it didn't. So that never did stop out, but it never did go. It closed pretty much right where I called it, maybe a penny below. We'll be on watch tomorrow, though, because this chart has held up nice after breaking through 601 and 612 catalysts, possible catalysts for Wednesday. HMA was something I called today, right about here. Let's see if I have the numbers. I didn't take the best notes. HMA I called at 1047. I think the worst case stop was probably 1038. I think 9 cents risk, and from 1047, it did make it to 1063. Took forever to do it, but there's another example of a move that paid us, but just didn't make the highlight video. CRUS. I called CRUS somewhere in here around 1787. The stop was 1774, and it went from 1787 to 1805. So not quite 20-cent move in our favor, but still put some money in some members' pockets before it came back to our entry. And I think that's it. I talked about Valero already. I think I may have missed. Oh, Best Buy. We had Best Buy, called it right here above this base at 3061. Worst case stop, not positive, 3047. So 14 cents risk, and from 3061 it went to 3072. Anytime we get a dime or more, we tell people, even if you don't take some off the table, I still think you should pay yourself at a dime on some. Then you have a can't lose trade, because you can kill the rest at break even or slightly below break even, and still have a net flat trade. But it didn't follow through. But even if you don't take any, if you get a dime or more move on any trade, in my opinion, and you don't take any off the table, that's fine. But if it comes back to your entry, kill it. Odds are, it's not going to work, or you can play it later. And you can see Best Buy certainly didn't follow through. So that was it for the day. I'm almost positive. So I'm going to wrap this up. And again, we still need to send out a free pick this week. Maybe we'll get one out tonight. Hopefully, if not tonight, tomorrow night. So anyway, that's it. Have a great night. We'll talk to you later.